Hey there. This is a short vlog-ish style video. I talked about it at the end of a stream a couple days ago, but some of you may have missed it. So, most of you know that for whatever reason, the UK thing keeps coming up in my personal testimony. The youngest son wore it as his costume the last time he went trick-or-treating. The red hair seems to be symbolized all over the place for whatever reason. There are commonalities between my family and that. I had the guy walking down the wrong side of the road, and I asked him to move over so me and my dog weren't in the way, and he started screaming at me and asking me how I knew that that was not the right side of the road, because we're in America, I thought, and because another man that I met at a garage sale who wanted to talk to me from the Homeowners Association asked me where I was originally from, and I said Pittsburgh, and he said, ain't that in the States? And I said, excuse me? He said, isn't that in the States? Yes, but aren't we in the States? I wanted to say. Northeast Ohio, I thought. Then I mentioned how West Virginia was looking attractive to me because there are areas there where you can't have a cell phone and you can't have a microwave because of FCC regulations. Lo and behold, the next day, somebody moves on to the addition that's on the other end of the house. So they're our neighbors, and they had raised a West Virginia flag, and we kept getting mail delivered here because they're on the back side of the house. So I would take them their mail, and you can't help but look at it. You have to see whose name's on it, and it was from the UK. Then the other day I got to have smoke, and something literally told me, look up, and so I did. Now, mind you, I hid any identifying marks and such. This is a back alleyway, and if you know anything about a small town, you'll see nooks and crannies you never saw before all the time. Depending, you can go down Main Street, it looks quaint, cute all the time, but then you have these little, roads that are creating alleyways, and they're butted up against each other, so they make these neat little cubby holes. And I just happened to be out back having a smoke, and something told me to look up, and so I do. Someone again in an apartment in Northeast Ohio, above a business. We have, actually I think it's a lawyer that's there, and they always have out-of-state people parked out front too. New York was one the other day, of course. I think Kentucky, and I never see those. Of course, we have Florida all the time. So I had to show you this because, again, something told me, look up. I look up, and there this is. And no, this is not my imagination. So, again, it's just a little part of my personal testimony that I like to document because I'm not quite sure what it means. And, yeah, I think it's a good idea to sometimes keep track of these things.